find it on here. YouTube. You guys have to ignore the annoying sound in the background.
That's the cat.
Hi, Dawn.
Oh, Don. Jade said he was going to be on our live stream tonight, so I'm going to text him.
Jaden's always on our live stream, right?
I know, but he always
Star.
leaves.
He's Little Star.
Yeah, he's Little Star.
So that's the Jaden I met last night.
Yep.
Okay. So I had never met him, but I knew him from live streams. Awesome.
Hey, you met a live streamer fan thing. I don't know how to say it.
Okay, I got to turn that TV off. If not, I'm watching Auction Wars, Storage Wars. Yeah, I think that's what it's called. And that gets addicting.
Sure.
Oh, I'm going to have a hard time reading tonight because I don't have any glasses.
Pretty sure you left them at the garage.
Hi, Rehab. How are you today, Rehab? How are you today, Dawn? How's everybody today? Hi, Paula.
Hello. I'm just very happy because soon, we're getting to Easter, and my mom's buying me football gloves, and she's getting me a pair of Crocs, I guess.
Cool.
I'm really happy right now.
So what is everybody's big plans?
What's
Hi,
up,
Little
Jake?
Star. Hi, Brenda. What is everybody's plans for Easter? What are you guys up to? We are going to shoot. I dropped the ball on that one. We were supposed to color Easter eggs tonight.
I don't even like coloring Easter eggs no more.
Yeah.
I'm getting too old.
But I like it.
Yeah, like you like buying toys for us at Christmas.
Well, yeah, and you guys won't let me do that, so at least let's color Easter eggs. Anyways, so I guess we're not hiding eggs or nothing.
Well, we can hide eggs.
Well, how can we hide eggs if we're not coloring any?
They have to be the plastic ones.
Oh. So anyways, I guess I'm going to hide some Easter eggs and some plastic Easter eggs, that is. And, of course, I make their baskets and everything. I don't buy any pre-made baskets. I make them.
And don't forget, I have to put some type of...
But how, if we're not going to color Easter eggs, how am I going to have anything to make egg salad out of?
Buy eggs. You don't have to color them.
Well, I tell you, when these little things get older, they just ain't near as much fun.
It's smarter.
When he was a puppy, he was a lot of fun. Is that the Crocs you're going to get?
Yeah.
I do not like Crocs, said Sam I am. All right. So, thank you, Rehab. Back to KC, huh? Well, nothing wrong with Kansas City. Don said I can make deviled eggs.
I love deviled eggs.
Paula says she's doing nothing.
Aw.
Jaden said he ain't doing nothing.
Not even anything for Easter? That's sad. I wish you guys could do something.
Have I seen The Chosen? No, but and you're not the first person that's asked me that. So maybe it's something I need to look into. Definitely.
I've never seen it. I'm always thinking about resting my phone up like that, but what's the point in resting it if I can just look
Right,
at it?
yeah, I can actually almost see that up there tonight.
Hey, your vision's getting better.
Right.
Maybe if you don't wear glasses, your vision's just gonna be like, okay, I don't need those glasses no more.
Right. It has no choice but to start correcting itself.
It's gonna be independent.
So.
What would What'd you have for Easter dinner except eggs?
A nice ham.
Would you have bunny? Like a rabbit leg or something?
We could. That seems kind of
Disgusting.
sacrilegious or something. I don't know that to have
Oh, hi, Snoopy.
rabbit for Easter. I don't know.
Would that be disrespectful?
I don't know. Hi, OMG. I don't know, but has anybody ever heard of that? People that make rabbit for Easter, you know, like roasted rabbit.
Like rabbit leg. That was
Yeah, rabbit legs or whatever.
Rabbit eyes or something. Oh.
Oh. That might have to start being our tradition.
Sorry for everybody who's eating right now.
Right. Yeah, if you're eating right now, warning, warning, warning. Graphic. So, a few things I'll tell you guys that I did that I didn't do on camera. For one, I resealed the roof on my workshop and I painted my porch. I gave my porch a makeover.
It looks nice.
It's something I've wanted to do since I first moved in here. And I either didn't have the money or I just didn't have the time. Well, I made time and I found the money. I fixed all the cracks that were in it and then I painted it. And I painted it a light gray, well, kind of probably a mid gray. And it looks so good. All right, Jaden, we'll see you in a little bit.
Snoopy's gotten so big. Look at him. Oh my gosh, he's heavy.
Yes, he is. Snoopy's getting huge.
We used to call him a parrot because he used to get on my shoulder. Now,
Right.
every time he gets on my shoulder, I fall down. No, but he's getting heavy though. Do you guys got any dogs or cats, and how much do they weigh? Cause I feel like if you guys had a German Shepherd, that'd be like a.
How much does your dog weigh?
Karen?
Your dog. Exactly. People don't know what their dogs weigh.
I mean, some people might.
I guess when he goes to the vet here soon. I guess they'll tell me. Maybe I'll remember.
I feel like he'd at least be 10 pounds.
Yeah, Rehab, when I was younger, we used to do a lot of rabbit hunting. And we had rabbit, I'm going to say in season, probably once a week. And of course, you know, we lived on our own farm, so I could also have rabbit just about basically anytime I wanted it. And I like rabbit. Never was big on squirrel.
Never tried squirrel.
I mean, I'll eat it, but it's not like my favorite thing to eat. Rabbit is pretty good. And I've had people ask me, you know, what's rabbit taste like? Believe it or not, it tastes exactly identical to rabbit.
What? A chocolate rabbit?
No, it tastes like a rabbit.
I don't know what. I don't know
So,
what
welcome
rabbit
back, Jaden. So, Little Star, if you guys see in there, I just met him last night. That's one of Colton's friends. And he come over and hung out with Ricky and I. We were working on Ricky's four-wheeler. Really nice guy, kid, whatever you want to call him. Young man. There you go. He's a young man. Yeah, Ricky and I, we spent several hours last night working on his four-wheeler. And then today we probably spent, a good 3, 4, 5 hours working on it. And we got his four-wheeler all dialed in and got everything fixed and got his light adjusted the way that we wanted to. We got different tires put on the back of it now.
Whenever you put it back together, it always looks the same.
Yeah, well.
Rehab said he hates when people. I'm pretty sure it was Rehab. Said he hates it when people say bunny or squirrel tastes like chicken.
Yeah. You know, when I was growing up, I don't know if my dad told me but I heard it from several different people that turtle tastes like 7 different kind of meats.
What?
To me,
How is
turtle
that
tastes like turtle.
Yeah, to me, honestly,
Actually, if I had to say what turtle tastes like to me, I would say it kind of tastes like a fishy beef. That'd be the closest I could come up with saying. But it tastes like turtle.
See, water.
Chicken tastes like chicken.
Pop tastes like pop.
Right.
Depending on what pop it is, though. Sprite tastes like Sprite. No, Sprite actually can taste like 7-Up, though. And 7-Up can taste like Sprite.
I had a friend of mine one time. We went out to eat, and she ordered cashew covered chicken or something like that. And she's like, "Oh, this chicken is so good, it tastes just like cashews." I'm like,
how would chicken?
But you like chicken, so why not just have it taste like chicken? I don't know, just my thought.
You like the texture of it?
What?
Like maybe she likes the texture.
I had chicken tonight. Good old chicken nuggies.
I had a chicken sandwich. I didn't like it. Because you know when it's that one chicken and it's kind of like mush. It's kind of like a hard to chew on.
Yeah.
It's that, like some of it was that type of chicken. So I just left
Did it
like.
taste like chicken?
Yes, it did taste
Oh,
like.
wow.
This guy's so
Imagine
smart.
that.
This guy's so smart. Tastes like chicken.
So it's too late for me to do it this year. But next year, our new tradition is going to be every Easter we're going to have
Why is it too late
roasted,
to do it this year?
because I don't know where to go buy rabbits.
You shoot them. Come on, let's go grab it.
Well, I don't know if they're in season. I don't think they are. I haven't run. What happened was when I was younger, I mean, we used to rabbit hunt. We had the beagles, the whole 9 yards to chase rabbits out. We rabbit hunted all the time. Well, then, through college and everything else, and, college, school, through schooling and jobs and everything. And then, of course, I lived in Nashville. I didn't rabbit hunt, for probably about 5 years. Then when I moved back here, right before my oldest daughter was born, I decided to take up rabbit hunting again. And man, we couldn't find any. We went almost 20 years here without hardly seeing any rabbits. It's like they went extinct. And now we see them absolutely everywhere. They're in abundance again.
Dad, you should tell them about the time when you had you had to bring home like a certain amount of a squirrel or a rabbit.
Oh, that was with my stepdad.
Yeah.
He gave me a single shot Ivers Johnson 12 gauge. And every morning I'd get up in the summer, and if there were 3 shells on the TV, I had to get 3 squirrels. We didn't want rabbit, didn't want deer, didn't want anything. He wanted squirrel. And I was always pretty successful at it. And the deal that it was it got me out in the woods, and it got me out in the woods by myself with a gun, and I could shoot. But if I come back with no squirrels, then I didn't get to go the next day.
Or not the right amount.
Or not the, yeah. 3 shells, you come back with 2 squirrels and 1 shell, 1 squirrel and 2 shells. But if you come back with 2 squirrels and no shell, you didn't get to hunt the next day. Really enjoyed that. And of course, we were living up in the hills and the mountains of Kentucky. So I don't think I ever had a hunting license. Don't know if they were in season or not. I was hunting on our own property. So I don't think it really mattered. And me not liking squirrel that well, my mom made squirrel every morning for my stepdad. And very rarely would I ever eat it. Now, if she made squirrel for supper, I would eat a little bit of it. But for breakfast, definitely not. I just never was a big squirrel eater. But Bob would eat them. He'd eat the brains, squirrel brains, and scrambled eggs. No. That's just nasty.
How would you, if you didn't come back, with enough squirrels or no squirrels, how would you go hunting again? Would you only be able to, skip a day?
If I just wasted the shells, that's what Bob said. I wasted the shells. I didn't get to hunt the next day. there just wouldn't be 3 shells out there for me, or 2 shells, or 6 shells. I don't even remember how many it was. I think it just was random, depending on how hungry he was. But he would have been very happy if I'd have shot a squirrel every single day so he could have it for breakfast. And that's back when I got up real early. I'd be out walking in the woods right as it's turning daylight. That's the best time to find squirrels. And there'd be a lot of times I'd walk out, like where our house was, right behind it was, I don't want to say a mountain, but it was a huge, huge, huge hill. And I mean, it was steep, but yet it was shallow enough you could walk it easily. And I would go out, my back door was in my bedroom. I could walk out the back door and start taking off through the woods. I'd see squirrel everywhere. I didn't want to shoot them yet, because if I shot them, then I had to turn around and come back home. So a lot of times I'd say, okay, well, today I'm going to go on that side of we called it a mountain. It wasn't really a mountain. I guess maybe it was, because up on the top, they were actually strip mining it for coal. So I guess it'd be considered a mountain. But anyways, I would say, I'm going to go on the other side of the strip mine, or I'm going to go to the right, or I'm going to go to the left. And I wouldn't shoot a squirrel until then, because honestly, I could walk out my back door, probably didn't have to walk in the woods, get up close to the woods, see a squirrel and shoot it, and I could be back. But that would have took all the fun out of it for me. And I mean, it was pretty plain, because he got up at like 3:30, 4 o'clock every morning and would drink like 5 pots of coffee and sit around the fireplace, wood burning stove, whatever it was that we had. And even on warmer days, now I'm not talking where it was 70, 80 degrees, but if it was even 60, maybe even low 70s, he would still have a fire. And my mom got up about 8 or 9 o'clock, and that's when he would have breakfast. Well, that's when I went hunting, was between daylight and 8 and 9 o'clock, so I could be back with a squirrel for him. So that gave me a time enough to get out there, and I wouldn't say play, but get out there and walk in nature. And one place that we lived in outside of Paintsville, Kentucky, was that Paintsville? Yeah. Up on top there was a strip mine, but the strip mine hadn't been active in like 30 years. So where the strip mine was, there was something there probably where they blasted, and it became a pond. And trees had started growing around it. Of course, they're all not huge trees, but it was so peaceful up there. And I kept a fishing pole. Before you got to the pond, there was pretty thick woods, and there was a tree in there that had, I guess, just rotted from the bottom, and the bottom was hollow. And I'd stick an old fishing pole that I had. It was a cane pole. I'd stick that old cane pole in there, and that's where it lived. That way I didn't have to carry anything other than my gun with me. And when I could go up there, I could put my gun in there. Of course, I could see it from where I was fishing. But I could put my gun in there, and then I'd get my cane pole out. And as far as finding worms, flip over leaves or flip over logs or anything, you can find worms. So I always had bait. All right, let me get back to answering some questions here. Oh, Momo's here.
Hello, Mama.
Hi, Momo. Talk to the people, Colton.
I
Yeah,
guess.
Paula, that's funny.
But do you check on your phone or whenever you have, like to check if it says notifications all the way up to see if you did it or maybe?
All right, Rehab, if I happen to miss you, we'll see you on the next one, buddy. Oh, yeah. Speaking of which, my phone just come up and said it's dying. 2%.
How about that 41?
Mine's at 2%, so better plug it in. There we go.
Been on here for 20 minutes. It's been a short day today.
You know, I'm not sure, Momo, but I've been hearing a lot of people complain about it.
Jane, charge her more until it reaches 100.
Sound like Paula might be able to help you there, Momo. Yeah, I was pretty fortunate when I was a young lad. Um, you know, I had my mom and my dad divorced when I was 7 or 8 or something like that. But my mom ended up marrying this really great guy, and my dad ended up marrying this really great lady, and I had pretty good childhoods in both homes. Nothing at all to complain about. Did I ever get my butt whipped? Yeah, I did. Did I deserve it? Absolutely.
Did you get Did you get 2 Christmases?
Yeah, I sure did. But yeah, it's you know, my parents were old school. Uh, my dad, you know, if he whipped my butt, I deserved it. Absolutely deserved it. My mom, I can really only remember her whipping me once, and she thought I deserved it, and I didn't. But we won't go into that. But my biggest thing about my mom, when we ended up, like I said, we lived in Kentucky for years, and I would tell my mom, you know, I'd get up and say, "Mom, I'm going to the woods." Well, where are you going? To the woods. Well, where at in the woods? I don't know. I'm just going to be in the woods behind our house. Well, I need to know exactly where you're going. Well, I don't have a destination. I'm just going to wander around, look in the woods, and play and hike and hunt and throw rocks, you know, swinging trees. I don't know where I'm going. Well, you can't go if you don't tell me where you're going. I'm going to the woods. And I don't know, I'm just going to be in the woods, you know, where the woods are. So that was one thing that my mom did that really, really, really bugged me. Of course, we lived on old gravel roads. We lived in the hollers. And, you know, I'd tell her, I'm going to go for a walk. Well, where are you going? I'm just going to walk down the holler. Well, how far? Well, I don't know until I'm done walking, then I'll turn around and walk back. Well, I need to know exactly, are you going to go past Judy's house? I don't know who Judy is. Well, you know, the lady that one time had a yellow rose sitting on her front porch, and you said it looked like a daffodil, and no, I don't remember that, sorry. Well, you know, Judy, the lady at church that sings the hymns and sings real high. I have no idea who you're talking about. You know, well, are you going to go as far as Ethel's house? I don't know who that is. I'm going to walk down the holler. When I get tired, I'm going to turn around and walk back. Even if I walked all the way into the holler, to all the way to the end, we're talking an hour walk, so it's going to be an hour or less. But she always wanted me to pinpoint exactly where and what I was doing, when a lot of times I didn't know. You know, like she would say, where are you going? I'm going to go fishing. Oh, okay. Well, I go down there fishing, and then a frog would jump, and then he'd jump in here, and then he'd jump over there. I go following him. And then, you know, a bird I think might need help, and I try to catch it, and, you know, and then, oh, look, fishing worms, and look, a ladybug. Oh, he's flying. Let's try to catch it. You know, so now I'm not right at the pond, and I'm in trouble. So I was just an explorer, because it wasn't that I was had a great love for the outdoors or anything. We were poor. We didn't go, you know, into town to spend money and stuff like that. We lived out in the country, and that's what I did. You know, give me the options to go skateboarding or roller skating or bicycling or four-wheeler riding, I would have took it, but I didn't have those options. Now, when I was with my dad, we lived here at the lake. There's more options. But then again, I was basically the only kid that lived in our neighborhood.
Man, this
So
is uncomfortable.
my options was to fish.
It's like so tight.
And we also have woods back behind our house. I still take my kids back to those same woods. And man, I spent a lot of time in those woods.
What? What is this thing? No, not thing. British, Australian. I don't know. I don't know the language. I'm sorry. The banana thing. Profile.
It's not banana, it's banana.
Banana thing. Hi, hello, Bandman.
Right, Wilma? Yeah, that we did. You know, our curfew was when the streetlights came on. When I lived here, you know, at Mom's, curfew was if you can see lightning bugs, you need to be in our yard. Oh, okay. Well, that was our curfew. We drank out of garden hoses. We're still alive. There's nothing wrong with us. Nothing at all. Now, you know, they say, oh, you drink out of garden hose, you're going to die. I've done it all my life. I still do it. You know, we didn't wear helmets on our bicycles. We didn't wear knee pads. We didn't wear elbow pads. We all lived. We rode in cars without seatbelts, for Christ's sakes. We used to lay up in the hat rack and go like this to semis to get them to honk their horns.
Oh, that was fun.
You know, it just, not that I'm against seatbelts or anything like that, so please don't pound me with that. And if you think your child needs to wear a helmet on their bicycle, then by all means, let them wear a helmet on their bicycle.
I don't wear helmets.
Remember when you first started scootering?
Yeah.
I went, excuse me. I went and bought you guys knee pads and elbow pads and everything.
Ban is from Russia. That's a new one.
From Russia?
That's a new one.
Wow.
You never heard from somebody that was from Russia? That's pretty cool.
That is awesome. I think, yes, you may ask a question. Absolutely. I do not believe that we've ever had anybody from Russia in our live chats. That's a really big thing. So we'll let him ask a question and I'll try to answer it, try my best to answer it. Then we're going to be getting off here pretty soon. My eyes are starting to droop. I'm getting tired.
How do we feel about Russia? We really, I don't know a lot about it.
You know, that's what I was getting ready to say. I honestly, when he said Russia, my first thing that popped in my mind was To Russia with Love, I think is a song or a poem or a play or a movie or something. I really don't know a lot about Russia.
Yeah, me either. Like, all I thought about was, like, how they have a cool accent, kind of.
Yes.
And it was it sounded like a cool country.
Yeah. Yeah, I really don't have, you know, as far as political thoughts, I know nothing.
Yeah.
As far as, I kind of know what your flag looks like and it's cool. But other than that, I really don't know anything about Russia.
You know, a lot of flags are, like I don't want to say all of them copied ours, but like a lot of flags are red, white, and blue.
Yeah.
Like ours. Like Russia, British, Australian. That's all I know.
Are you sure? Who's got yellow on their flag?
China. Pretty sure.
As you can see, we really don't keep up with the world like that.
No.
It causes too much drama and friction.
And thinking, I don't know.
Right. You know, I think old Alan Jackson said it best. How did he say it?
I don't know who that is.
And you don't even know who Alan Jackson is? Anyways, he sang a song about, uh,
Oh, it's Korea.
hold on. He sang a song that said something about, oh, my mind just went completely blank. Um, Iraq or Iran. He said, I really can't tell you the difference between Iraq and Iran. And yeah, I mean, we don't really, or at least in my family, we don't really keep up with anything.
Like Iraq and Iran, the only similarity I think of it is sounds kind of the same. And Jaden said it's Korea that has the yellow flag. I thought it was.
Well, I can tell you our president steals quite a bit from us with all the taxes and
Yes.
everything else. Yeah, yeah. So,
We don't want to get political, just letting you know.
right, right.
We respect other people's opinions. Just,
Wilma says her husband is from Ukraine.
Never heard. I've heard of it, but I
Right.
really don't. I actually don't even know anything about it. Only thing I
Momo
know.
said lots of cold and snow.
Only thing I know about Ukraine is that it starts with a U.
You're right.
It ends with a crane.
Hey, Max, we're doing really good. How are you doing?
The only actually thing I think about Ukraine is a crane.
Yeah.
Ooh, crane.
Ukraine. No, Ukraine. No, Ukraine. No, Ukraine.
Ukraine. Do they have a different accent than us?
It is. Right now, we're warmer. Today, I think, was probably 50.
Yeah.
Now,
right now it's
yesterday
40.
was in the 70s.
Ooh, no.
But normally, we're cold right now. This is the end of our winter. So, normally, I would say we're probably 30s or 40s, where now we're, 50s, 60s, and 70s even already. So, that's what it should be normally here. So, we've been really blessed by, we didn't have much of a winter. Now, we even thought about doing a live stream. It's warm enough, we could have done a live stream outside,
But it's too windy.
but it's too windy. Yes, and Little Star, you are right, Jaden. It is spring.
So what? Banan, is it like summer, spring, fall, winter? What is it at your place? At your country?
Yeah, Paula, I agree. Max 23 said it's supposed to be 34 degrees tomorrow, and it was 70 yesterday. Yeah, that's what we're running across. Our today was a whole lot cooler than it was yesterday, and I think tomorrow is even colder.
Man, Ohio is sometimes just messed up. Like today could be honestly at this point 110 degrees. Yesterday could have been minus 12, and tomorrow could probably be like 34 degrees.
Yeah.
Like Ohio's just like that. Man, I've actually never the highest.
Yeah,
I've-
Pennsylvania weather is crazy.
The highest I've ever been in was like 100, maybe 4 degrees.
How long have we been on there, Colton?
Oh, 34 minutes.
34 minutes. Well, I think we're going to get ready to get off of here. Once again, Daniel, it was very nice to meet you. I'm very glad that you stopped in and joined us. And I look forward to seeing you the next time. We do live stream every Wednesday, somewhere between, 7 and 8, we do a live stream.
And also, Bannon, if that's what he basically just said. We do, live
Yeah, that's who
streams
I was talking to. His name's Daniel.
Oh.
He introduced himself. He said his name is Daniel. I'm Rick. This is Colton.
Hello.
And we are General Vlog Video, and we're going to let Colton wrap this one up.
This is General Vlog Video. Have a great day, even better tomorrow, and an awesome night.
That's absolutely right. And you guys, please, please, please be safe. And we'll see you on the next video or the next live stream.
Bye.
Have a super great night.